What kind of bang you're out with the old Bigsby at the end there?
Bang on the Bigsby.
Let's see how bad the tuning is. Oh, perfect.
Just right there.
Just the sweet spot. I tell you, when I do these first looks, I never know what the hell I'm going to play until I start playing. I can let the gear tell me where to go. And this gear just told me to kind of bang it really hard.
Those things will tell you to bang it out of tune?
Yeah. This gear, and our gear today is the Carr Telstar, which is really a fun amp. And I thought it was such, I don't know, with this kind of 60s vibe, I thought it was a good fit for this Gretsch. And it is. It's just, what I love about it, in a way, I'm sort of a simple caveman. I like tube amps. I never really jumped into the whole modeling thing. I did buy a pod kidney 15 years ago.
Reaching out.
Yeah, reaching out. And on tour with some artists I've worked with, they've provided different, modeling things. But man, I'm a tube guy. I am just a tube amp guy. That's the only place I feel comfortable, and I like the old stuff. And what I love about this is that it's got kind of the sound and vibe of these classic old school tube amps. That's what Carr's doing, with point-to-point wiring and kind of that attention to detail, the high give-a-shit level, and then also the aesthetic. This looks like my grandma's old hi-fi, It does. It looks like the flip down, like the old flip down phonographs. Mm-hmm. You don't remember this, Chris, because you're...
I just shake my head.
Yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about. You never did the old flip down phonograph. But what I love about it, it's got all that vibe. But a lot of those old amps are so old and cranky that they have their issues, and this one just is issue free. It sounds great. So I'm going to retire that Black Falcon because I wanged her out of place, but we'll put on this old 67 Tele, and this will be a good fit as well. Man, right? Just has that. Let me tell you about some ingredients. Sorry, I kind of went away there for a minute.
Hey, we're back.
We're back. Sorry, I dropped out there for a second. Let's see what we got. Okay, the ingredients, 17 watts, and it's a loudish 17 watts. I don't think you're going to drown out a really loud drummer with it. But, mic this thing and you could play an arena. But you would want to mic it. Let's see, 17 watts, and what's cool, there's attenuation on there, so you can bring the power from 17, the full 17 down to 0. Okay, tube-wise, we got 6L6 stock plus EL84 power tubes together in a push-pull Class A. configuration and they said it's unprecedented. So I guess what they're saying is 6L6s and EL84s together in a Class A has not been done before. I don't know. I'll take their word for it. Maybe some of you nerds out there can do a quick Google search or say some...
Oh, I'm sure these people have opinions.
Yeah, say some hateful stuff in the comments, whatever. Let's see. Okay, it's got a 53 and 58 switch, which it's kind of a, I don't know. It's basically giving you two different amp-ish type options. The early 50s and the later kind of prototypical British hot rod. The early tweedy bits to the prototypical early British hot rod. Lean and lush switch goes between a tight to a rich bass. They say elastic, whatever that means. I don't know, man. You know, describing
sound.
Yeah, it's like dancing about architecture, right?
Okay, Frank. Good old Frank.
Yeah. All tube reverb they describe as aquatic. Sure, I get it. I like the poetic license that Carr takes with their
It's like a Peterman catalog from Seinfeld.
Yeah, I like that. I get what they're going for. I like their weirdness. Okay, the attenuator we talked about. Mid-century, mid-range, confident. I'm serious. This is their description, confident. And yes, I get punching that mid-range up takes a certain amount of confidence, or makes you sound a little bit more confident, perhaps. Okay, it says early 60s thin wall space age cabinet. Again, but it is a solid cabinet, and I do like that. I love the way it looks, man. I love that.
Can we hear some of its confidence?
Yeah, let's do that. Let me see if there's any other details to get here.
I want to see confidence and aquatic and
yeah.
I want to hear what that all sounds like.
Yeah, built in-house. Okay, tubes are one 12AX7, one 12AT7, a 6SL7, one EL84, and one 6L6. Yeah, we get the idea. No foot switch, no nonsense. You got volume, you got tone. You know, look in here. I love this. Okay, you got volume, tone, verb. This. Let's just look at the lush and lean a little bit.
All right.
I'm going to bump this up a bit and turn down this, so we'll get our a little bit cleaner. Great.
Which one was that on?
That's on lean.
All right.
Now let's go to lush. Instead we're in the clean. I'm going to boost up this reverb even more, just make it ridiculous. Come on, man. Isn't that like, sounds like an old school Ray Charles record.
Yeah.
I love that, man. Okay, that's on lush. And that's when we're on 58. Let's try 53. Just randomly switching switches like a monkey. Just don't know what I'm doing.
It's kind of bad sound.
Still good.
Yep.
In fact, I think I like it even more. Maybe too much reverb for some of you, although I love it up there. I just want to swim in that slop. It's just so aquatic. It is so aquatic. Jeez, man, I love it. For the record, these strings are so old, I need a tetanus shot just picking up this guitar. The others are fresh, okay? In fact, should I put on some fresh strings?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, okay. Before I do that, one last bit. I'm gonna put this on 58 and then really goose this volume. Let's just put it right up there to the pain. Let's go to the danger zone, shall we? Okay. What a great rock and roll sound. I mean, these are, again, this is 67 Tele. I mean, that is like, that's as dirty as I would ever want to be. But just for shiz and giz, let's go ahead and dime this pig and then turn the tone all the way up. Right? What a rock and roll tone. Okay, speaking of rock and roll tone, should we try some humbuckers?
Absolutely. This will be a second where I can plug a shameless plug for Steve's column in our magazine. Steve Carr writes a column for us called Dimed and Dangerous.
Dimed and Dangerous? Wow.
Yeah, it took over for Ask Ant Man.
Oh, okay. We loved Ask Amp Man, sorry.
Yeah.
A little trouble saying that even once, much less 3 times.
But yeah, Steve's I think 3 columns in, so yeah, Dimed and Dangerous, check it out.
Cool. I love the alliteration. I love the whole dime thing. I love his work. There we go. Okay, good plug. Okay, let's try this with some humbuckers. Now we're down to a much more conservative volume. Let's just see where we are. Love it. Okay, my timer's going off saying we're out of time, which happens, you know, we get to playing this stuff and I just am having so much fun.
Time flies.
Time flies, right. Anyway, fabulous amp, good on you. Love the simplicity, love the design, love the whole enchilada. Anyway, good on you. read a written review later on, I guess, on this thing.
Yes, sir.
In the meantime, what we got going on? All kinds of.
You got a new lesson that just got put up online?
Oh, did I? Oh, fabulous.
What's you just did it with Perry. What, do you remember the subject matter?
I don't remember.
Perfect.
I don't remember. I hope it's good.
Yeah, I think it was. And then we watched the Bear Rig rundown.
Oh, good.
If you guys have not seen the power of a DL4, Dave Knudsen will show you as he uses 4 of them.
Okay. Cool. Very cool.
Impressive.
Love that. Yeah. And thanks for plugging the lesson. Those lessons are so much fun. I love that stuff. Again, it just shows all the crazy crap I play. Trust me, if I can play this crazy crap, so can you. It's not that hard.
Just follow along.
Yeah, just follow along. Well, you know what? In honor of Dimed and Dangerous, let's dime this pig. I'm going 58. I'm going lush. I'm going. Let's just turn that jazz all the way up and see what happens.